Hey there, welcome to the video series on meditation at the bedside, based in part on the book Minding the Bedside, Nursing from the Heart of the Awakened Mind. This video and others like it that I'll be sending out on a weekly basis are meant to support you in your practice of meditation and in learning how to manage stress and to create resilience in your life. Whether you've practiced meditation for a while or whether you're just beginning, what I have to offer will undoubtedly support you in your practice. In response to ongoing requests for more information on meditation, I recently surveyed you, my audience, and I've received some awesome responses as well as some really great questions. Now this video and ones that will follow will be short, about 5 to 10 minutes in length, and are meant to really provide you with concise information and practical skills in regards to your questions and to support you and strengthen your meditation and mindfulness practices. For this video, I'm only going to touch on about 3 questions, and that's how to meditate, how to practice meditation at work, and how to deal with some of the more common obstacles in meditation. So let's go. When we're learning to meditate, really one of our biggest obstacles actually is getting caught up in what we think meditation should be. See, struggling while meditation isn't meditation, it's struggling. And even trying to meditate to find peace or tranquility or a quiet mind, they aren't really what meditation is about. Meditation at its heart is really about remaining undistracted regardless of what thoughts, sensations, and emotions may arise within the mind. You know, we're so used to being distracted, it's actually the process of learning how not to be distracted that most people have problems with. If we just allow whatever arises in our mind to simply arise like the waves in the ocean, and then allow it to settle back into the mind as waves settle back into the ocean, then our thoughts and all that arises within the mind aren't going to interrupt our meditation or our train of thought. So first, how to meditate. You know, the easiest way to learn how to meditate, or even to continue to learn how, is to follow the breath. And this doesn't mean that we're doing anything with the breath. We're simply using the breath as an anchor to our attention, which helps to prevent distraction. And why do we use the breath? Well, because it's always there. We can work with it anywhere. And if it's not there, you've got bigger worries. See, we have to remember, though, that meditation isn't about actually watching the breath or anything else, doing anything with the breath. It's really about remaining in the present moment, undistracted. And as you get some experience with that, eventually you'll actually kind of be able to let go of your focus on the breath and simply remain in the present. But that's a little bit down the road. Now the next question was how to meditate at work. When you think about it, if you can learn to watch your breath right in your formal practice, then you can use this technique at any time, wherever you are, in whatever circumstance you find yourself in. And that's really great because you just, you know, you can center yourself in any situation, in any tense situation. So how to meditate at work is really remembering to practice. And there are apps that you can use on smartphones. The one I use is called Insight Timer. And by the way, I have no affiliation with the people who developed the app whatsoever. Or you can put sticky notes, you know, on your med cart or on your computer or anywhere where they'll act as a reminder to you. And then finally, how do we deal with obstacles to meditation? You know, in over 25 years of meditation practice, of my own meditation practice, I've found that the biggest obstacle to meditation is actually myself. Because meditation is simply about being in the natural state of our mind. So the obstacle is about to remaining in that state of mind is because our habits of following after our thoughts, getting distracted by our thoughts, and forgetting to maintain and remain in the moment. And there's a lot more information about that on my site, Minding the Bedside, as well as in the book, Minding the Bedside, Nursing from the Heart of the Awakened Mind. So let's take care of the 2 main obstacles, though, right? The 2 main obstacles to meditation. First, people think that in order to meditate, what we have to do is we have to push the thoughts out of our mind. Good luck with that, because really the more you push, the more they push back. And actually, when left simply to arise and settle, thoughts can actually be pretty flimsy. Now, the second obstacle, as I've talked about before, has more to do with what we think meditation should be. So listen carefully. Repeat after me. There is no such thing as a bad meditation. The fact that we're practicing meditation is cool, all right? So in keeping with that, in keeping with what I've shared, let's do a little practice. We'll do about 3 minutes of practice here. So what I'd like you to do is, we're going to keep our eyes open, and the reason that I teach this way is for two reasons. First of all, when we close our eyes, it tells our mind and body to go to sleep, and that can be an obstacle. Second of all, if we really want to be able to use this at the bedside in our life, with our spouse, in traffic, wherever, we want to have our eyes open, don't we, right? So when we practice with our eyes open, and we sit relaxed, and we simply begin watching the breath. It's like that. And we don't say, now I'm breathing in, now I'm breathing out. You know, we don't have to dialogue. We simply watch our breathing. And once again, we're not doing anything with the breath. Simply watching as it comes into and as it leaves the body. That's it. You may feel yourself settle a little bit. Calming of the mind even. And you know, if something arises in your mind, allow it to arise and settle. And if you find yourself distracted, really, that's fine. Simply come back to the breath. Because remember, coming back to the breath and watching the breathing is really a way to anchor our attention and an antidote to our distraction. We're meditating right now. This is meditation, undistracted, remaining present in the face of whatever arises. And simply relax. So how was that? Well, are you tempted to say good or bad? If so, no worries, and don't worry about that. So tell me about the video. I want to know, is this a good length? Should it be a little longer? And what questions do you have that you'd like me to answer about meditation? I really would like you to drop me a note, send me a comment through my site, or send me an email, because I love to hear things from you. And really, I'm doing this for you. So there will be more videos to come. I want to encourage you to practice and to really make use of what I have on the Minding the Bedside site. There are hundreds of blog posts. There's tons of stuff to download. And if you need more, ask me. Very good. Have a great day. Have a mindful day. And I'll see you next week.